Now, if you're using our Polytuff Products Tough 4072, the principles are exactly the same. There's an A side and a B side. In that case, it's equal proportion, 1 to 1. And in this case, it is 10 to 1. We're going to pre-mix the A side. Then we're going to add the B side. And we'll mix the two together. And we'll mix it thoroughly. And then we'll start working to arrive at the appropriate color matching. So, okay, Clemmy is now pouring the B side into the A side. We're going to mix until the B side is thoroughly mixed into the A side. Should be good. Okay, so one of the reasons we mixed the B side into the A side first was because we want to make sure that we don't dilute the pigment once we arrive at the appropriate color. So now we're kind of stirring up and mixing the color pack, and we're going to add a little bit of this. Now, as we add this color to the color pack, we want to be sure that we're short on being the right color as we start, so that we can add a little more pigment to make sure we're hitting the target range. So we're pre-mixing here, and now we're going to add some color into the tint base. Good. Now, again, we want to make sure we're short on being the right color. We want to be lighter, not darker. We can always add more pigment. We can't take pigment away. So here we are, we're mixing. And this happens pretty quick, okay? Now, as we do this, okay, Clemmy, stop. All right, so this is kind of interesting. As we do this, you can take your finger, okay, and you can see that it's what color it is, and you can just dab it here on the little sample. And you can see we have not arrived at the right color. So now we can begin to add more pigment to it. The pigment test, the finger test, putting the color that's mixed together against the end color that we are trying to arrive at is important. So it gives you an idea of exactly where we hit the match. Remember, it's always better to be short than to be long. With the two colors sitting on top of each other, you can kind of get an idea how close we are. Now we are getting there. All right, let's pause for a second, Clemmy. And we'll take some of this, and we'll put this up against there, and you can see where you are getting there, okay? You can see how much closer that is to the real color. We're going to add a little bit more pigment to it. Okay, now we're just going to add a little bit more pigment to it. The A side, mix it thoroughly. Definitely getting in the range. Okay, let's stop right there, Kenny. See where we are. So I'm going to take my finger off the sides of the paddle, give it a little coating, and place it up against it. We are very close, but you can still see the color differences. So we're going to add a little more pigment. Now, when you're using these color pack systems and you're doing this, it's always best to save a quart or two at the bottom of the pail that's pre-mixed and add it to the next pail of pre-mixed material, so that if you're tying in, you don't see the blend-in line. Be sure and don't go too far. Alright, let's stop. Take my finger, take it up against this, and we are on it, okay? We got the color match. So, well, I can also do this and then rub it against this color and see that on the color chart, it's a perfect match, okay? Now, that makes you realize you are on top of the game, and then you can begin to apply the coating, which we are going to do. So, Clemmy, if you'll get a roller and start applying the coating on top of this sample. So as we roll this coating on, and you can see the existing sample we were trying to match, and then you can see the color that we just mixed up and are applying to the wood. They are almost exactly the same color. And so that the new color we mixed, the former color we had mixed up and batched together, and the color chart, which you can't even see now, the new sample we put down because it blends in so well, all match the same color. Pretty phenomenal. And that's how you use a color pack system, and it's available now in the Polytuff 4072, Stain Tough 4072 polyaspartic, and the Topshield 5600 EF odor-free top coat from Polytuff Systems International.